I have 5 tips for sustainability this spring. So the first is reduce. So look at your energy use, do things like turning the light switches off, putting a lid on the saucepan, turning the taps off if you don't need them. You can also try and reduce food waste, so by planning meals in. When you're buying things, try and buy things that aren't covered in plastic, etc. Second tip is to reuse. So make sure you're buying and selling and also donating things to charity shops, so particularly clothing. Avoid using plastic, single-use plastic, and do things like saving leftovers from cooking and then reheating the next day. Third tip is to recycle. So look at what local recycling schemes are available, whether that's the council or looking at external schemes like Biocycle, which run in Southampton to look at food waste. So just look at what recycling schemes they are available and make sure you're putting things into that recycling bin rather than in general waste. And then my fourth R is just refuse. So don't buy things if you don't absolutely need to. The more we can do as consumers to buy less things, the less that will end up in landfill. And then my fifth tip is look local. In terms of food, so if you're looking at food, have a look where it's coming from, because the import of CO2 can really affect our carbon footprint. Help by shopping for local businesses, or think about doing some gardening this spring. You don't need a garden to do that either though. I did some gardening last summer during lockdown, grew potatoes in my balcony and stuff, so think what you can do in a local way. In 2020, the university decided on a new sustainability strategy, and so in 2021, SUSU is going to be looking at how we can, as an organisation, implement that strategy and working with the university on their implementation plan as well. And we're also going to be looking at what kind of small things we can do around the university to make improvements quickly, as well as kind of the longer term footing. But I think what we're asking individuals to do is to join with us on this campaign and this initiative to try and make those improvements now so that we can protect our planet for the future.